Hello, SpellerShip Launch Crew. This is Japheth with another update. Today we have 0.7, which has PDF files and this new way of choosing the board. I call it the motor cog chooser. It's a new way of choosing the board and the question type. So let's start there. When you launch, you're now going to see, if you go to a lesson for the first time, you'll see this pop up, and it's going to ask you what type of board you want and also what type of question that you want. And this makes it simpler, I think, than, well, it's kind of more upfront about what you're getting. Whereas before, it would just kind of launch you into, you'd be using the flaps with, I think it was spell questions by default. Yeah. So this lets you choose what you want, exactly what you want. And there are no more planet levels. So I think this is a little easier to see what you're actually going to get. So you choose, you have all your stencils options up here, and then below are the equivalent QWERTY, meaning the standard keyboard layout. Those are those options down here. So then on the right, you have the question type. The SpellerShip supports 5 types right now. If you want tight open or broad open, you're going to have to choose a layout that has all the letters. But otherwise, the other ones are supported on all layouts. And then you'll hit submit. This is also a new portion that I'm just experimenting with right now, where you see half the letters on the board that you choose. So that's new too. So let's submit that, and then we can launch into
Medieval times, often called the Middle Ages, was a long period in Europe that lasted from around the 5th. In which continent did the medieval times occur?
All right, so this is with half the letters.
U, R, O, P, E, Europe.
Okay. Now, in between the screens, you'll see that now there's a button down here that if you wanted to switch to something else while you're in the lesson, you can do that now. Say I want to go to 3 board, and maybe I want to just do spell questions for the next one.
Spell, medieval.
Okay. So
M.
Let's see how good I can. Medieval has always been a tough one for me.
D, I, E.
There we go.
V, A,
right. Now,
L.
That's
medieval.
Yeah. So that's the new chooser, the new motor cog chooser, as I'm calling it. I also want to show you the PDF. So if you go to, I made this topic. Please forgive the spacing there. That's a bug. I'll fix that. But this button now will light up for any new topics that you made, actually in the last 3 days, any topics that were made in the last 3 days. We'll have this now. So if you click that, this is what it looks like. It's got a PDF where it has all, like, everything. The paragraph, all the questions, they're color coded by type. So the pink ones are tight opens, the red ones are broad opens. There's like a little key down below that shows you what the colors mean. And yeah, so this is just a short one because it's for a 10-year-old, but the older ages will have longer PDFs with more pages. Yeah, so that's about it. Let me know what you guys think of that. Love to hear all the feedback as always, and thanks for watching.